Welcome back, guys. Today's video is a video on some anchors that I'm going to make for my outside curtains. My wife wanted some curtains to block out the sun in the morning. It's super bright, and we made these here. I made the rods, and I also made the hooks on the bottom to hold the curtains from flying around. And as you can see, the wind's blowing those right now. If I didn't have an anchor, they'd be flying all over the place. So I made these hooks, I guess, just temporarily, just to get them to hold down. And there's the rods I made and the hooks. Made that out of gas pipe. And there's those hooks. They function well, but they're pretty unsightly. And as you can see, that the hook bends with the stress of pulling the rope nice and tight. Gave it the thumbs down. And so I'm going to make an anchor that's going to sit pretty there and function probably even better than this little hook here. And on the other side is that even an uglier hook that is only held on by with one screw. And like I said, it functions, but it moves, and I just don't like the way it looks. And so I'm going to make an anchor actually make 4 of them, 2 on this side and 2 for the other side of the porch. All right, we'll see you in the shop. Okay, now we're here back in the shop, and I'm gonna use this flat stock there. It's 3/16 by 1 inch, and I'm gonna mark off, maybe somewhere around, I guess, mark about 5 inches, right about there. You don't have to be precise, but come to the bandsaw here and cut these out. All right, there they are. Okay, here I'm just going to knock off the edges, take away that sharp edge, and I'll flip it around and do the other side. Okay, now I'm going to go into just upset the end there a little bit and give it a little bit of a radius, a little bit of a curve at the end, and just gives it a little bit more pleasing look to it. And you can see there it's just a slight little curve there. Alright, I'm going to flip it over to this side and do that one too. Okay, there's the pieces done, and I'm going to measure out about 1/2 inch from the end and get it centered there. And I'm going to center punch all the pieces there. Here I'm gonna just bend over the bar there, and like they say in you go to school on the first one, and then you'll learn how to do the rest of them a little bit easier. Okay, well, here I'm at the anvil, just giving it a little shape before an eye, as you can see there. And I'm going to put a little drift there just to hold that eye in place while I shape it a little bit more. And when I get to the vise, that drift will keep the shape without distorting it when I clamp down the vise. And now I'm just going to use a chisel to spread apart the two ends of the bar and flatten it out. And then I'll go back to the anvil and do a little bit more of dressing up, and it should be almost be done. Just a little bit more cleanup and making sure that the bars are fairly even and that they're nice and flat to the anvil. Okay, and a little brush here before I wax them. Okay, we're done. There's the 4. Okay, now I'm just going to drill these out at the drill press. And we're almost there. Okay, now time to get a little bit of beeswax and close that up. Give it a nice little shine and give it that nice blacksmith look. Okay, there we go. All right, now to go outside and mount them on the post and on the wall. I think they look pretty good. Well, I think they came out pretty good. Yeah, it's going to work pretty well. Those 2 bolts instead of just 1. And that hook right there allows me to remove it and take off the curtain if I need to. Yeah, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, look really good, I think. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by and keep on forging.